The old man says, "You feel it too, don't you? That heavy flutter in the chest, the mind racing in 10 directions, the nagging what-ifs whispering in your ears when the world finally goes quiet. Ah, yes. Anxiety. Now, I've lived a long life, long enough to see wars end, children grow, stars fall, and through all of it, anxiety has walked beside me like an old shadow. But the older I got, the more I learned something most folks never stop to realize. You don't need to kill your anxiety. We spend so much energy trying to matter to everyone. We forget that we don't need to. But over time, after losing people I loved, after watching my own hair turn silver, I learned the cost of giving too many and anxiety. It loves when we care too much about the wrong things. You just need to stop feeding it. The subtle art of not giving a fuck. He called it crude title, but buried within those bold pages was a truth that struck me deep. Years ago, I read a book by a man much younger than me, but wise in his own right, Mark Manson. You can't be an important and presence for some people without also being a joke and an embarrassment to others. And you know what? That's anxiety in a nutshell. The fear of being judged, of failing, of not being enough. I used to worry what others thought of me. In my youth, I chased approval like a starving dog after scraps. I asked myself, did I do enough? Was I a good father? What if he fails out there? Let go of the need to impress everyone. Say no more often. Sit with your discomfort and let it teach you. And above all, choose your fucks wisely. To ask it, what are you trying to show me? What am I giving too much of myself to? That no longer serves me. But then I remembered, I had raised him not to be fearless, but to face his fear. Let it drift away, like smoke from this fire. You see, child, life is not about avoiding struggle. It's about choosing what's worth struggling for. That's what Mark was getting at. Maybe about being perfect in a world that never was. You are simply overwhelmed, and there is beauty in the slowing down. Anxiety isn't the enemy. It's a compass pointing to where you care too much. Maybe about being liked. Maybe about never failing. Let me tell you a story. When my youngest son left home, I sat in his empty room and panicked. And that's what I offer you now. The wisdom to sit with your anxiety. You don't need to conquer anxiety. You need to get honest with it. Because at the end of your life, and I should know, it won't be your mistakes that haunt you. It'll be the time you wasted worrying about things that never truly mattered. So here's my advice. Slow down. Give a fuck about your health. Give a fuck about the people who make you feel alive. Give a fuck about your peace of mind. But the rest... Now, if this old man's words meant something to you, then maybe you're ready to stop letting anxiety run your life. You are not broken. Remember, even the strongest storms pass. By how you weather them, that's where your power. Gentle with yourself and walk lighter from here on. If this message brought you peace, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and come back next week. The old man will be waiting by the fire with another lesson for your soul.